Hi, how are you and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we're going to see arrow function in JavaScript, and this arrow function we're going to see with three examples, right? First of all, we're going to see how we can display a simple text, right? The next one we're going to see how we can calculate the area of a circle with the help of this arrow function, and the third and most interesting one is we're going to see how we can use arrow function with object and this keyword, right? So make sure to watch this video till the end so that you can understand each and everything about arrow function, that how it can be used in different scenarios in JavaScript, right? So let's get started with the topic. Now we can see here that in the line number 20, to make an arrow function, right, you'll first going to write the function name, and then you're going to write the equal to, and then these brackets, and then the equal to and greater than symbols represents that this is an arrow function, and within this parenthesis you are going to write your code which needs to be executed. So here I have written console log hello, right, and then I have called this function. So if I can run my file in the terminal, so here you can see that I'm getting the output as hello, right? Next thing is we're going to see how we can calculate the area of a circle, right? So there is not a much difference with respect to the first example. Here you can observe one thing, that we haven't passed any parameter into this function because we are just printing a simple text over here. But here we need to calculate, right? Calculate the area of a circle. So for that we'll be using the radius as the parameter over here, right? So the formula of calculating the area of a circle is pi r square. The value of pi is 3.14, as we all know, and then r square means r into r, right? So whatever radius we'll pass over here as the parameter, so this will going to be considered in this formula, and the area of a circle will be calculated and will be printed in this next line console log statement, right? So here we have passed 9. When we call this function, we have given 9 as the argument, so it will pass this r, the parameter will take the value as 9, and here this will be 3.14 into 9 into 9, right? So our area will be calculated. I will check my terminal also. Yes, here you can see that the value is 254.34, right? The area is 254.34. Now in the next example we're going to see how we can use arrow function with object and this keyword, right? So let's get started with this. You can see here on the screen from line number 34, I have created an object with the name as multi-object, right? It has two values as p and q, basically as their properties, and third one is the function. Multi-r is the function, right? And in the written statement, what I'm doing here is I'm just multiplying this p and this q, right? And apart from this, I have one more value, this r value. We are also going to multiply this r, right? But here I will know that when I'll run this file, right, when I'll call this function, so I will get NaN, right, not a number basically, right? But before that, before we go to the terminal, we're going to see what is written in line number 43, right? This console log statement. Basically I'm just calling this function, right, this multi-r function, right? So I have written multi obj dot multi r, and then within brackets I have passed the value of r as 6, right? Now I'll go back to my terminal, and here I can see that I'm getting multiplication is NaN, not a number. You know what is the reason why I'm getting this NaN? The reason is that because whenever I'll use this keyword, right, this keyword inside an arrow function, like this is my arrow function, right, and I'm using this keyword over here, so this will not going to fetch values of the from this object, right? This p and this q, the value of p and q will not be 2 and 4 in this case, right? When we are using this keyword in this arrow function, right? But instead it will take the value from its parent object scope, that is, it will take the value from the parent's object scope, that is the Windows value it will take, right? So that's why we are getting this NaN. So to overcome this problem, right, what we can do here is we're going to initialize the arrow function like this way. For a moment I'll be commenting out these lines because here I'm not getting the values, and I will going to use this function, right? In this way, if we'll use an arrow function, so we'll get a result, right? Let me first write over here, right? Okay. And also I will comment out this console log statement because I have created another function, so I have one more extra line of code, right? So if I'll come and explain you about this function, so here you can see that the name of the function is multi-r, right? And then it has written, right? And in the written part, we have made this arrow function, right? And this arrow function is again having a written. And now if I'll uh, write like this dot p, this dot q into r. So now this, the value of the p will now be p is equal to 2, and this dot q means q is equal to 4, and the value of r will be this value will be considered, right? Now in this way you can make arrow function, right? If you are dealing with the this keyword, right, and you have no object, right? So remember, whenever you are using this keyword in the case of an object and you are also dealing with the arrow function, so you will going to use like this one, right? And here you will notice that there is one function, and inside this function there is again a one function, right? So for that, here you will going to call this function also, right? So I have created one function, I have created one variable function r, and then this is my object I have written over here, multi object, and then I have called this multiply r, this function in the object, right? And then in the console log statement, here you can see that as the parameter, right, as the argument we have passed the value as 6. So here in the return statement, this as the parameter will going to take the value as 6 over here. So our result will be 2 into 4 into 6 over here, right? So this will be 2, this will be 2 into 4, and then into 6. So we'll get 48 as the output, right? Now I will save this file and I will run this file in the terminal, right? I'll first of all I'll clear my terminal, and then I'm going to run this file again. So here you can see that I'm getting my result. Multiplication is 48, right? So I hope guys that you have understood how you can use arrow function in different scenarios in JavaScript. And guys, I hope guys that you have liked this video. And guys, if you are new on this channel, so I request you to kindly please subscribe it so that you can get all the latest update from this channel, and also you can able to watch more videos like this. So thank you, that's all for this video, and I'll hope to meet you soon in the next video. Thanks for now.